Assignment. Submitted work. As a teacher, you can have your learners submit work through. This saves on paper and it's better than email because when they submit, you'll see a list of your class only, not cluttered up with emails from colleagues and companies. What they submit can be uploaded files or text written directly on. And as we see if we look at this example of an assignment, because you can type your instructions in text editor, it doesn't only have to be text. You can add links, images or videos relevant to your assignment. An assignment may be for one individual or it may be for a group. And as a teacher, you can choose whether or not to see the identities of your learners as you're grading it. So if we want to add an assignment, we need to turn the editing on either by clicking the button top right or in the administration block, clicking the link Turn Editing On. And then in the section where we want to add the assignment, we click the link Add an Activity or Resource to bring up Moodle's Activity Chooser. Assignment is the first on the list, and we can either click it once to read the explanation about an assignment with some examples for using it, and then click the Add button at the bottom, or we can simply click the radio button twice. This then takes us to the assignment setup screen. Because assignment is so powerful, it has many different options. We're only going to look at a few in this video. The name is important because this is what the learners will see on the course page, and then in the description you add what you want them to do for the assignment. If you want to include images, media, links, you click the appropriate icons. I'm just going to write a short description of what they must do, and if you want to display these instructions on the course page, you check the box. Scrolling down, you can then choose when you want them to send in their work and due dates, or a cut-off date beyond which they won't be able to send it in. What's important next is to decide your submission type. In other words, if you want them to upload one or several files, you make sure that file submission is checked and you can choose the number of files you want them to send in. If you want them merely to type an essay, you select online text. Once we've done this, we can actually scroll down and save and return to course and we're ready to go. But it is worth exploring some of the other options in the other links. For example, in feedback types, setting comment in line will allow you to type directly on the learner's work, just as you would when grading on paper. In submission settings, you can decide whether you want them to accept an agreement that the work is their own. In group submission settings, you can get them to work and submit in a group. And in notifications, we can choose whether or not to be messaged when students submit, and also whether or not by default students will be messaged when we've graded their work. If we click Grade, we can see that it's possible to choose a number out of which the assignment can be graded, and it's also possible to create our own scales, which we will look at briefly in another video. Let's just save and return to course, and our assignment is ready for our students to submit. And you can see that it has its own icon, which enables the learner to identify what particular activity they're going to be doing when they click the link.